Hey everybody, it's Nintuba64 here. Welcome to episode 9 of my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and since the last episode, a million bajillion years have passed and I have not uploaded because I have decided to become Proton John. No, I'm not yet Canadian, but I soon hope to be. No, I'm just joking. I don't plan on giving up my citizenship of the United States of America. I don't even know what process you would go through to gain Canadian citizenship, but I am very proud of my country and the way it is formulated. Even though I'm not proud of the current people in charge. But let's not talk about that. We are in the first dungeon of the Dark World, and we just blew up a wall, and I'm eating gummy worms. Not just gummy worms, sour worms, and they are delicious. And you're gonna want to bomb another wall. Do you know why? Because bombing something in midair wouldn't be very useful. Anyways, let's kill some things, because killing is the best way to go through life. Unless if you're pacifist, then it's the worst. Not the worst way to go through life, but it'll suck for you, because every time you kill someone, you'll be like, oh, that hurts me more than it hurts you. You know, like when your parents spank you. But you know, if your parents spank you, it's good. It teaches you to not be terrible. It doesn't mean they don't love you. Many parents who love their kids the most do it. It means they don't want you to turn out to be a brat. And ooh, barely got by that. Ooh, dodging skills, pro strats. It's been so long since I've commentated and it feels good. Anyways, you're gonna get the map and then bomb to your left due to the fact that the wall is kind of cracked, and as you people know, cracked walls means you can explode it easily, even though with enough bombs you should be able to break any wall. But if that were true, the level design of this would have to be much more restrictive due to the fact, and they would have to insert a crap ton of bottomless pits to account for that. Not to mention having the cracked walls shows where you should bomb, because even though sometimes it'll be useful to bomb, maybe in a speedrun. I don't know. Anyways, go down to this story, or not story, but you know, level, room, and dodge the fireball shooting. Or if you don't want to dodge, you can just block it with, you know, your upgraded shield. But I'm too stupid to do that, so I'm gonna just run out of the way. And why are they sticking their tongues out? They're like, oh, I just ate something so spicy I could breathe fire right now. Anyways, under one of these skulls is, there it is, a button that will allow you back out of the room, and I want you to leave the room due to the fact that it's useless from now on. It's as useless as... What is it as useless as? I would make a reference to an anime with... Ooh, it's as useless as 90% of the episodes in the original Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I think that fits. I like Dragon Ball Z. I preferred Kai. They took out a lot of the useless stuff, which was quite a bit. It was a lot shorter. I think the original Dragon Ball Z ran for around 800 episodes, and then it went to GT, or maybe it was the Dragon Ball series as a whole ran for 800. Like, I think the best series in the Dragon Ball, like, saga was the original Dragon Ball, with Goku growing up and I had him as a kid. Because you can tell it was meant for adults, because there are some really funny, perverted parts, like when he first meets Bulma. He doesn't know the difference between ladies and men, so he was pretty much using her as a pillow, and he's like, hey Bulma, I think you're missing something. So he just hats down there and looks under there, and she's asleep, so she doesn't know this, and removes them. And then when they meet Master Roshi, being the perp he is, he said, I'll let you do this if you show me your panties, and she had no idea Gohan removed them, because for some reason she doesn't shower in the morning and change them. I don't know, that's nasty. But when she did, it was just a blood storm. But that show was hilarious, and it taught me a very valuable lesson in life. The louder you scream, the higher your power level. You know, because that makes sense. Anyways, you always want to grab the fairies and a crap ton of treasure, because this is a treasure room. And if you guys haven't noticed, I was not in the last few episodes of the Game Reapers. I'm still a part of them. I'm still good friends with both of them, Taylor and Jarek. I've just been incredibly busy. Busy as a bee, except I can't fly. And I don't see how bees fly, because their wings are so tiny, they're so cute. What's kind of annoying though is, I don't mind bees at all, but what's annoying is when you're just walking around outside and a bee flies into you, and it's like, oh, come on. I know you have a small brain, but don't be that stupid, okay, Mr. Bee? I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want you to hurt yourself flying into me, okay? Don't hurt yourself. I know the struggle is real, but you don't have to. You're a stupid... Anyways, avoid the skeletons because they're evil and they will throw their faces at you. Not just the face, they'll throw the whole skull. Not just the face. And why are you hitting me, skulls? Go away! Anyways, you're going to want to use the teleportation device of wonder. And equip the magic powder because I need help. Real bad. Or at least I will at one point. So I'm gonna catch a fairy because I might die if I don't. In fact, chances are I will die without it. Here's a question: do fairies bring you back to life, or since it here? Because in any Zelda game where it shows the game over, it doesn't actually say you're dead. It just says at that point you fall over and you gasp. So maybe that isn't the point where you die, but it's the point at which you aren't able to move anymore and there's no chance of recovery. So the fairies don't bring you back to life, they just heal you up. You know what I mean? Or, of course you know what I mean, you're all geniuses because dumb people don't watch my videos. Watching them makes you automatically intelligent. Anyways, grab a bomb and throw it. Not grab a bomb, pick up a skull, then grab a bomb that the skull dropped. Because apparently it kept a bomb in the skull. Maybe the skull was from a member of the Taliban. Was that too soon? Nah, I think waiting 13 years is enough to make terrorist jokes, even though terrorism is bad. I shouldn't have said it was the skull of someone in the Taliban, because it was a bomb. Oh god, I'm sounding like a meal. Oh god, I'm not afraid of insulting people. I just choose not to. There are some things I won't go for. I'll insult fat people, because that's something they can prevent. They might have a glandular disorder, but that doesn't mean they can't not eat as much. It's like, I have a glandular problem. Yes, I do too, and I'm not fat, am I? I don't have a glandular problem, but I know some people with glandular problems who aren't fat. I mean, it's actually a different gland, you know. Some people there are glands that I actually have no idea what I'm talking about, but there are multiple glands in the body. For all I know, they might have a sweat gland problem and they sweat too much. You can't say, I'm fat because I have too much sweat. You have to be specific. It has to be of that gland. I won't give you a pass unless it's that gland. And you're going to want to run... Oh, crap. Dying is unpleasant. I just want you people to know that. Now run! And don't get... Ah! How many tries is this going to take? I don't want to die very many times. Because death, while a necessary part of life, is unpleasant. And unpleasantness is something I generally try to avoid, and that's a good gummy worm. Anyways, you're in a dark maze. Oh, crap. Avoid the fire. Fire is not inherently bad, but it can burn you, and burns are bad. Unless they're on your enemy. Even then they're bad. Because, you know, love your enemy. Love everyone. Even people who piss you off. Which would be a lot of people. Anyways, you're going to want to look around here and get an item from a chest. Not actually an item, just, you know, stuff that may or may not be useful. But you do want to bomb the wall to get a massive chest that will about to show up. And you're going to want to open it and you're going to get a hammer. Now, you can go stop saving the world and actually go to the profession you really wanted in life. To be a carpenter. You know who else saved the world that was originally a carpenter? Jesus. At least the son of a carpenter. He was good at building stuff. I don't think he ever actually considered that his job, though. Though he was 33 when he died. So he had time to get a job. I don't know. Anyways, you're gonna want to go down. Or not down, south. And dodge a bunch of spiky thingies. And then jump down back to this mainish room and use a bomb to throw over there to kill them. I don't know why I didn't use a bomb before. It kills them quite efficiently. Even though that one up there is going to give me some trouble. See what I mean? Gave me some trouble. Now die! I will make your face explode even though you have no face. And gummy worms are delicious. Tic Tacs are also delicious. Like, if I could change my LP name, I would make myself be Tic Tac Maniac. Because Tic Tacs are wonderfully, amazing, full, delicious, bodacious, and I like them in my mouth. Who else likes Tic Tacs in their mouth? I bet everyone loves them in their mouth. Even though some people, I wonder if anyone, Tic Tacs smell pretty good. I wonder if anyone's ever shoved them up their nose and like gotten it stuck in their sinuses so when they shook it they could feel it hitting the walls. That would be really unpleasant. Anyways, you're going to want to pick up the skulls on the right side and push a big Armos statue with it, which isn't really an Armos because it doesn't come to life and try to wreck your crap up, onto a Bhutan, and this is another one of the rooms where you're going to need to use your special talents of avoiding and sorting. Yes, it's not dodging and stabbing, it's avoiding and sorting and bowing. Yes, you're playing the violin, you must bow it correctly. And yeah, just kill the red one because it will shoot a fireball at you if it ever faces you because it ate something really spicy. I don't know why. Anyways, set a bomb here. And run! And do that. And now you are going to want to take a bow and shoot it. And then apparently it's impossible to move while the wall is moving. I don't know why that makes any sense, but sprite limitations maybe? Anyways, it opened up a door, so you're going to want to go. And go down. And wait for it to turn light again, or at least have light in your face. And I have a question. He doesn't have the lantern equipped, so why is he lighting? I don't understand it. It's in his backpack. If anything, it should be lighting his back. And where does Link keep all his items? He doesn't even have a backpack. You know, people have asked that question before. I'm not gonna go there. Yes, I am. He keeps them all in his left nostril. That is why he's always like, yeah! He has to, like, breathe really hard to blow the items out of his nose. When he has a bomb, like, you know, it doesn't appear above his head. It appears at his chest and his hands when he blows it out, then he just holds it over his head. And that's why in this game he just sets it down in front of him. You know? Anyways, there's no need to light those candles, even though they aren't candles, they're torches. And, yeah, torches. Anyways, you are going to want to push this block and go in the not the vibrate-y thing. It doesn't vibrate, it wonderfulnesses, because wonderfulness is now a verb. Oh, the parts of speech. Yes, what are you doing? I am wonderfuling. Wonderfuling is a gerund. And you're at the boss fight. This is the Helmasaur King. You just want to use your hammer to beat at it. The hitbox can be kind of wonky, but it'll make a sound, so you'll just keep hitting it in that spot. And the attacks that it has, it can shoot out a red fireball, which will split into 3 fireballs at 60-degree angles, which will each shoot off a diagonal fireball. That'll do a certain amount of damage. Then it can do that big tail attack that you just saw. The tail attack isn't too bad if you're just in front of it. It can't really hit you with it. And it will also deal damage if you get up next to it. And I don't want to die. I think I have a fairy. I hope I do. Please. Yes! So glad I have a fairy. If I didn't have a fairy, I would be like, oh, that's annoying. Because dying at a boss fight sucks so much. Because, trust me, it would take a lot of backtracking. Anyways, now you're going to want to use arrows on the green gem. Because apparently it's a law that in Hyrule, if something is easily destroyed, it is brightly colored. And we have just beaten the first boss of. Do you know what we've beaten the first boss of? Do you? The Dark World. And now we have a gym. And they are going to have a speech and tell us stuff that I am not going to read. Because I'm going to be talking about other stuff. Such as upcoming projects. Even though this project is only about halfway over. I think eventually I'm going to play video games. That's a cool change for the channel. I'm going to play video games. I don't think I've ever done that before. I might have, but I don't remember playing video games. I don't know what this is. I think this is like watching a movie and commentating over it. Yeah, because The Legend of Zelda totally isn't a video game series. Like, let's see, what video game do you think I'm going to make a Let's Play of? E.T., yeah, I'll be that game. Now that game is terrible, and so is my commentary. But if you disagree, please remember to like the video and watch the rest of the Let's Play. See you guys next time for part 10, when we'll be trying some side quests and to get Piece of Hearts. Have a good